we're gonna make a beautiful spring arrangement, cherry blossom. All right, so to get it to look as natural as possible and as spring-like and real and lively, we're gonna pick a beautiful gravel base. Now, if you look, what I do is I clean it out. Now look at these, they look like little gems. See how you gotta hose it all off? Yeah. Look at the different colors, look how shiny. Now that shine's gonna be very important later because they don't shine when they're not wet. And there's a little thing called acrylic water we can use to keep that shine. So we're gonna get these all ready. Now this isn't for the faint of heart, just so you know, this is about 85 pounds. 80, maybe 95. Look at Paulie toss that around. Beautiful. All right, now we're coming inside. Believe it or not, these days, you go to a, I hate to say the N word, but you get this crap at Michael's, get stuff at IKEA. You know, you look around for these bargain things. You can find them at twos. What are those other stores? Home Goods, Marshalls. You know what? $17. Beautiful for the price. Wait till you see this transform. When I'm done, this is going to look like, I don't know, $500-600 piece. Fresh blossoms, an old Greek recipe. Beautiful. These guys now, what's gonna happen here, this is probably the simplest. Now, I've already taken the time to prep them, open them up, and make them look like real cherry blossoms, you know? Really looks like the cherry blossom. And this is kinda, imagine this, I'm digging the height. Now, believe it or not, to be aesthetically correct, you kinda wanna go, and this is an old family secret. Papa, we used to call him. He said, make sure the flowers are 1.5 times the height of your vase, or some people call it a vessel. But when I see a vessel, because I'm a jet skier, I think of a boat. So we're gonna call it a vase, whatever. Okay, so let's see how. Now what do I do, right? So you figure, oh, you know, it's simple. I'll just take a whole bunch, you know, your average schmo. Let's just get a whole bunch and stick them in there. And the thing is, you kind of want you do want a narrow lip on the vase so it'll hold the stems up. You know, a lot of people say, oh, there it is. Oh, shit! If that broke, that would have been insane because I have no more vases like this. Look at this, how this chair saved this. That would have been the most effed up thing ever. Oh, I couldn't have even, that's real, folks. God damn. Wow. You have no idea what a nightmare that would have been. All right, here's another lesson. If you need 2 floral arrangements, buy 3 vases. Holy cow. Or work in a padded room. All right, let's get this in the middle. Here's the way I like to do it. I kind of like to gather up, make the arrangement in my hand. Figure how many pieces you want, right? Kind of set them up so you know how they're gonna fall prior to putting them in. Because you're going to bury them with rocks. So the rocks have to go in. Obviously you can see that you need everything weighted. Because if somebody were to touch this and this fell over in its place of business, it's home port, because we're calling it a vessel. So that's gonna be a home port. Now you can tell that this doesn't belong, right? Should be pretty obvious. God damn, after almost losing that. Where's my flask? Anyway, all right. So we're kind of looking for this kind of a, you know, now you're gonna ask me, well, how are you gonna get it to stand up straight, Paul? I get that question a lot. And you know what the answer is? Rocks, my friend, rocks. Rocks. Let's see, probably, yeah, we're gonna make a sweet ass display here. I can tell you that right now. Look at it. All right. I mean, this is as simple as it gets. Now, what you might wanna do is be more prepared than I am right now. And actually have your wire stem, your wire ties to put to your wire tie. Now what I'm gonna do, which I may not be able to get to later, is I'm gonna wrap it because we gotta put the rocks in. So I'm just gonna wrap this up so it holds. And we'll see about cutting it off later. All right, now we can get the hand like this. Get them in. And once the rocks are in, it'll actually hold it in place. And then we'll be able to adjust everything as necessary. And wait till you see how gorgeous this thing is. It's gonna be unbelievable. All right. Also, you wanna make sure all your stems, the stems are hanging in midair. Kind of looks silly. And believe it or not, I might even put real water in here. Crazy, but true. When you're using one focal flower, the thing that makes it really stand out is the quality of the blossom. So you have to use a high-end silk. You really kind of can't go to a Home Depot center or something like that. You have to kind of go to the wholesalers are gone. I know that because we're out of business. We used to be a wholesaler. So we go to importers, and you need a good quality silk, good blossom, so it looks 100% real. The other thing is, if you just let them flop, they'll look like shit, it won't look real. There has to be a design. Even though just putting, you have to actually arrange it so you made it look like you put a bunch in a vase, you know? And poof! Or as my friend Emerald says, bam, we're done. That's it, sweet piece, sweet piece. Ah, love it, love it. Yeah, that's it, that's all it's gotta be. That's crazy, that's all it's gotta be. I'm telling you though, just that simple, they'll go for that. I actually like it. Now picture this on a countertop in a giant building with the ceilings higher than this, in a probably about a 25-foot countertop, one on one end, one on the other. You'll see it from across the floor. This one, believe it or not, is gonna get us more eyes and more compliments than this, which takes me 10 times as long coordinating all the different colors and flowers together. Voila.